Colleagues, my name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Urogonam Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, this morning, distinguished colleagues, I rise to present a motion of urgent public importance that borders on the need for emergency response and tackling of the deadly coronavirus in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, there is need for immediate response to this situation. I want to seek your leave to move that this matter be taken as urgent public importance. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. My name once again remains Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Urogonam Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom State. The need for emergency response and tackling of deadly coronavirus in Nigeria. The House aware that Nigeria, Africa's most populous
distracting the speaker.
has recorded its first case.
Honorable, you are distracting the speaker, please. Hello? Honorable member, please. You are distracting the speaker.
Okay. The House aware that Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, has recorded its first case of deadly coronavirus disease, which was diagnosed in Lagos State. The case was confirmed on the 27th day of February 2020 by the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagi Ehinere. The victim is an Italian citizen who works in Nigeria and returned from Milan, Italy, to Lagos, Nigeria on the 25th day of February 2020. He was confirmed at the Virology Laboratory of the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, part of the laboratory network of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, and is the first case to be reported in Nigeria since the beginning of the outbreak in China, January this year. Further aware that the coronaviruses are a large family viruses that cause illness, ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. The novel coronavirus is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans. Note that the hemorrhagic disease was first diagnosed in the city of Wuhan in China, with a population of 11 million residents, and has spread to over 58 countries, still counting since that time. The coronavirus killed over 3,000 people and infected over 91,000 globally. The outbreak was declared a public health emergency international concern on January 30th, 2020, and was immediately reported to the World Health Organization country office in China. The main reason for the declaration of concern is that the virus will spread to countries with a weaker health system. Aware that the Federal Ministry of Health emergency notification to the public that the coronavirus influenza outbreak this time is very serious and fatal and is highly contagious. The symptoms of coronavirus may appear as soon as 2 days and as long as 14 days, according to Center for Disease Control. Worried that the socio-economic implication of the outbreak COVID-19 in Nigeria can be very disastrous. This can be threatening to the lives of about 200 million Nigerians. Hence, events have been cancelled and rescheduled as the disease ravages the world. Concerned that with the current situation of health facilities in Nigeria, the virus, if not properly checked or curtailed, will easily be transmitted within the large population and may lead to a wider catastrophe. notes that the federal government needs to move swiftly and intensify collaborations with health agencies to nip it in the bud at this early stage of the outbreak of the infection in the country. The House resolved to 1. Mandate the leadership of the National Assembly to set up an ad hoc committee to interface with the executive, health agencies, and institutions with a view to overcoming and eliminating the dreaded novel coronavirus recently brought into the country. 2. Urge the federal government to release more emergency funds and create enabling environments and support to the Federal Ministry of Health and other health agencies and institutions in a bid to completely overcome and eliminate the threat of the novel coronavirus. 3. Immediate activation of all centers established and designated for the treatment and management of Ebola cases in the country, for the management of suspected cases of victims of COVID-19. 4. Urge the Federal Ministry of Health and relevant agencies to further intensify surveillance at all international borders and ports of entry through the provision of more thermal machines, infrared thermometers for temperature screening, and deployment of personnel to conduct the screening and quarantine services on all inbound passengers to the country. Risk communication should further be intensified. More massive awareness creation and sensitization meetings should further be conducted through the use of electronic media. The NBC should continue to mandate all government and private-owned television and radio stations to dedicate at least 15 minutes every day to create more awareness on COVID-19. More information, education, and communication materials should be produced by the Federal Ministry of Health and distributed across the country, while community engagement and social mobilization should further be intensified by the Federal Ministry of Information and relevant agencies. Laboratory services should further be expanded in the country. The establishment of more functional public health laboratories, at least 2 in each of the 6 geopolitical zones, should be made for quick confirmation of cases. 7. More functional isolation centers should be designated to at least 2 in each of the geopolitical zones for quarantine and management of suspected cases. Adequate personal protective equipment should be provided for the health workers. More drugs and medication needed for supportive care should be provided at the designated isolation centers, while more respirators should also be provided at the isolation centers. Enough oxygen should be recirculated in all our health facilities, especially the emergency and intensive care units. Mandate the House Committee on Health Services and Health Institutions to ensure strict compliance and implementation of the resolution and report back within 4 weeks for further legislative action. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I so move.
Yes, I rise to second the motion as moved by my honorable colleague. I so second.
Ide Munyime, member representing Ukana-Floro Wendam Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, it is no longer news that what we feared most has come over us, and that is coronavirus disease. It's here in the country. And when we first heard the news that as was announced in China, I think that was on the 20th of January, we thought as a country that we'll be able to prevent it from coming into our country. But unfortunately, it has entered the country. And there is nothing we can do than for us to rise to this challenge as the people's representative, that we have the mandate of our people to make good law that will guarantee lives and safety of our constituents. Mr. Speaker, I think, in my opinion, just like I read in the motion, there is serious need as a parliament, as the people representative, for the leadership of the National Assembly to set up a committee that comprises of the senators and members of House of Reps, a joint committee to look into this matter, to interface with the executive, to play oversight function on all health institutions, all the agencies, so that this matter can be controlled. Because if we don't do this, it's going to spread like wildfire across the entire country. And that will not be good for our economy. That will not be good for the lives of the people that we represent. So on this note, I want to appeal to my colleagues to see this matter as a very urgent one. I want to appeal to them to support this motion to sail through so that immediate action can be taken right here in the chamber. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I so submit. Thank you.
Honorable Lugan.
I'm from Delta State. Mr. Speaker, I come under privileges. Order 6, Rule 2. Mr. Speaker, if you recall, it was all over everywhere in the news that what has recorded in Nigeria today that will have coronavirus is from Ogun State. Not only from Ogun State, it is from an Italian man who visited Ogun State, and it turned out to be the constituency of Isiaka that is speaking. Mr. Speaker, I'm coming to something, Mr. Speaker. It's very worrisome, and I think, Mr. Speaker, in good wisdom, that this House should suspend plenary for a period of 2 weeks or thereabout, for the purpose of certifying everybody, and also allowing management to put measures in place so that all of us can be tested. Because we may be taking it as a very joking matter, but it's a very serious matter. And I think that this House should take it as a very serious matter. Otherwise, you will not know who you will be shaking. And to add up to that, sir, the driver, the man that was with the Italian, has gone into oblivion. He cannot be seen. It's possible that he's hiding in Seka's house. But I don't want to preempt that. But honestly, joke apart, I think that the management and National Assembly should take measures to ensure that this matter is taking the seriousness that it deserves. I so submit.